Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with HeisHockey.com, the victorious hockey company, and the absolutely wonderful, crazy, enlightening Junior Hockey Morning Show on Facebook. I messed that up. The Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. There you go. This is the Junior Hockey Morning Show. It's Monday morning, kind of a little bit darker than usual. You can find this show on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Hopefully this morning, today, this afternoon, this evening, you're at your desk, you're in the car, you're watching on the phone, wherever you are. Hope that you had a good weekend in hockey and get ready for really the first full week of November for this hockey season. The wrap. Today is Monday, November 6th. The wrap usually comes out on Monday. We kind of go through the top leagues that free to play that are college bound leagues here on the continent. We'll start out with the USHL, but first we'll get into a little bit of house cleaning from the weekend. I took some heat over the weekend for posting a list of colleges and universities and suggesting that parents should consider avoiding these schools. These schools are hockey programs, also hosted active Students for Justice for Palestine and other similar organizations that support Hamas on their campuses. The information came from the folks at the AMCHA initiative. You can find that whole entire list at amchainitiative.org. So the folks at Harvard were less than pleased with my discussion. Took it personally. Got attacked a little bit. That's okay. I don't mind taking a few punches here and there. I have my opinion. It is what it is. You may not always like it, but it's going to be mine, and it's going to be honest. And it's going to come from the right place. Hamas is a terrorist organization. They have every intention of wiping Israel off the planet, wiping every Jew off the planet. It's in their stated goals. So anybody that wants to support that, you're not going to have any help from me. So, yes, parents, think twice about where you send your kid to school. It makes a big difference now. Let's start out with the fun stuff. The United States Hockey League. The Dubuque Fighting Saints are leading the Eastern Conference with the defending champion Youngstown Phantoms right on the heels, just a point back. Over in the Western Conference, the Fargo Force is still unbeaten in regulation, 11-1, not 11-0, 1-0, and have a 3-point lead over the second place Sioux City Musketeers. Things are hectic in the North American Hockey League. The Austin Bruins continue to lead the Central with a dozen wins in their first 16 games to start the season. Just 2 points back with one less game played is the Minot Minotauros. Both teams are 7-2, 1-0 in the last 10 games. The East Division leading Maryland Black Bears can't put additional distance between themselves and the hard-charging Maine Nordiques. Both teams are riding 6-game win streaks and have 8 wins in the last 10 games. The Midwest Division leading Minnesota Wilderness took 2 on the chin over the weekend, getting shut out in 2 straight games by Corey Millen's St. Cloud Norsemen. That was just the window needed for the Wisconsin Wendigo to close the gap between themselves and the leaders to just 2 points. The Lone Star Brahmas continue to lead the South Division, but Joe Coombs' El Paso Rhinos are just a few points behind with a better winner percentage and 2 less games played. Moving west to the British Columbia Hockey League, the Surrey Eagles find themselves sharing the Coastal Division lead with the Victoria Grizzlies, despite the Eagles having the best winning percentage in the league. Surrey has 3 less games played than the Grizzlies. It looks like the Penticton Vees have a firm grip on the interior division with a 4-point lead over the Vernon Vipers. Over in the Alberta Junior Hockey League, don't look now, but it appears that the Brooks Bandits are being chased down by the red-hot Black Falls Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are 14-0-1 in the last 15 games. Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, the Melville Millionaires lead the Vatura division, with the Weyburn Red Wings sitting a single point behind the leaders, and Estevan Bruins just a point back from them. Over in the Neutron division, the Humboldt Broncos remain undefeated in regulation and have built up a 7-point lead over Battleford's despite playing in 2 less games. It's been all about the Flin Flon Bombers in the Sherwood division. The league's best team has 9 wins in the last 10 games. The Melfort Mustangs are 8 points behind the leaders. Manitoba Junior Hockey League, the MGEW West Division leading Dolphin Kings are just a few points ahead of the Verdun Oil Capitals. Only 5 points separate the East Division leading Steinbach Pistons from 4th place Portage, with the Winkler Flyers and Nivro Nighthawks sandwiched in between. I like seeing we're all getting close to, the U.S. Thanksgiving. Only a few teams remain undefeated across this spectrum of junior hockey. It's kind of fun to see. We saw a very good match in the 3HL on Sunday between New Mexico and Louisiana. That was interesting to see. Kids did a good job there. New Mexico won the first 2 games of that series, but lost today 2-1. Very good set. All right, folks. Hope that you enjoy your Monday.